Hello, everybody. Oh, wow. Unlock packs of effect. Okay. Wonder what it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome to One Block. So, I'll tell you, I've been a busy beaver on this particular outing. I thought I'd just give you a quick update because I went through and I just took an axe to everything and just basically got rid of everything and kind of started out with a plan. I've got a plan, believe it or not, instead of just bumbling around. So this is all the same over here. But as you can see, I got the one block going. I did the advanced machinery one block because it as you can see, it's much faster. Now, remember, you don't get the special ores with that. You don't get any of this stuff with it, with the block breaker. So you want to keep that in mind. But right now, I'm just looking for the basic resources, and as you can see, I've kind of got it blocked in here just to keep stuff from flying all over the place. Oh, by the way, power core is just chunking along there at about 99.5, so we're doing good on that. As you can see, I cleared all this stuff out over here, and this is where, okay, so the one block is right there, you can see it, and every once in a while stuff does fall through the bottom. I found that out because it'd be sitting down here. So I added the vacuum hopper, or the vacuum, whatever it's called, vacuum hopper thing. Not really a hopper, but you know what I mean. And it sucks everything from up there down to here. What can go into the system will go into the system, and then the rest of it just gets dumped into these chests here. And so I've got all these chests here, and they'll just fill up over time. Now I can also go down this way too and go all the way down to the end down here and just fill this thing up with just stuff. And it's just stuff. That's all it is. I think I killed a bunch of zombies. That's where all that stuff came from. Grab that raw mutton. That must have been from a sheep. I don't remember killing any sheep, but I must have died up there somehow. So yeah, well, I've been wanting to, get the hoppers. Those are good. That saves me iron and chests. And then the logs. I mean, that's really kind of what I'm wanting to get here is the logs out of here. The rest of this stuff I don't really. The zirconium ingot, yeah, I can get that. Lapis blocks will always be good, but mostly it's just the wood that I'm kind of mostly interested in. I'm getting these mystic shards, which is good. I know you can make some stuff with that. I'm getting glowstone. What I'm doing with the glowstone is turning it into blocks so I can put it in the system. I moved it down over here instead of over there because there's no reason for it to be right there. I just had it there because of, when we started out, it was just that little platform there. So yeah, I need to gather up all this wood really because I throw them in here. There we go. So that takes care of that. And I've got a bunch of stuff here. These mystic shards, I think you can make some like sword and that kind of stuff with it, I do believe. So there. So the plan here is to kind of build. This is sort of going to be the main little area here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up some production lines here just to generate resources. And then what I'll do is once I get those resources going, I'm going to probably just make that a manual, just chop it manually so I get all the matadors. But I'm going to, over here, I'm going to move this and put it kind of out over here in its own little spot. And then this area here, I'm going to set up several production lines. So I'll set up just a standard ore production line, and then probably a nether production line. Now I need to have the advanced power for the basic machinery one. I'll probably, if I can get away with it, I'm going to set up both of them. I'll set up the like I had before, with the matter converter and whatnot. Set up the advanced machinery one because you get a lot of you get a bunch of the stuff that you don't get with the other one, like the ender pearls and that kind of stuff. And then I'll set up the basic machinery one because that's a good one for the ancient debris and that kind of stuff. You don't get ancient debris with the where is it? Where's the, oh, right there. You don't get that with the advanced machinery, but you do get like the ender pearls and gold nuggets and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll set them up both. There's no reason not to. I'm gonna keep advanced machinery in for right now because I'm not having any lag problems or anything. And as you can see, I get tons of experience from that too. Just tons of experience. So I'm going to keep advanced machinery in as long as I can. I don't seem to be having a problem. The nether is pretty much useless, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. So yeah. So anyways, this is kind of the way I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be setting up these different platforms. So I'll have like 3 or 4 different production systems going here. Like I said, I'm going to move that over onto its own little platform like so. But that's just going to be a very limited thing. I mean, I've got tons of power right now, but we'll see how that goes after I get all this other stuff set up. So this is going to be my storage area here. So, and I got one of them set up just to kind of demonstrate how this is going to work. And I'm going to do this for each of the different types of ores and whatnot. So here I have the three of the refined storage output monitors. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing like the ingot, then I'm doing the block because you get the block from the one block. And then I'm doing the raw ores here because you get that from the one block as well. And then I have a mechanical furnace which will double the raw ores. So any raw ores that I get, I'm going to run it through a mechanical furnace. See, there's the block right there. And that'll automatically double that ore. So we're going to get a ton of stuff. As you can see, I'm getting blocks here. And there's probably some up here. The way that it's weird, the way this Bedrock, the hoppers, it's weird the way the hoppers work in Bedrock Edition. It's not. I wish they would implement the Java version of the hoppers instead of the Bedrock. In Bedrock Edition, there's an element of randomness to it. I don't know why. That doesn't even make sense when you're talking about a hopper, but it is. And so, you end up with this sort of situation here. It should go in here and, flow all the way down to here. That's the way it works in Java. And then it'll fill up from the bottom up. But it doesn't work that way in Bedrock Edition. I don't know why. But anyways, it is what it is. So I'm going to do this for all of the resources that we're getting, gold and whatever will go into the refined storage system. I'll go ahead and set up, and I got plenty of room here. And if I need to expand this, put in like a secondary platform or just expand this platform, I can do that. There was one of the, there's one of the raw ores right there, and you can see it gets doubled and put in there. So I'm going to do that for all the ores and all the stuff that's going into the refined storage. Oh man, look at all the animals over there. And then we're going to, then I'll set up a storage system for all the stuff that doesn't really go into refined storage, and that'll be sort of just a typical, and I'm going to put that in a separate platform unless I have a lot of room over here left over. But that's going to be in just the standard Minecraft type of storage system. I'm going to have an input chest, and there'll be just a series of, hoppers and with the target blocks, like I had on the Flat World for a long time until we got the refined storage system in. Yeah, so this is going to be a standard Minecraft vanilla storage system for all the other stuff. So all this stuff that I'm getting down here, all this stuff from the one block, Look at these guys. I'm getting a lot of pigment coming through the portal. Probably should set up a gold farm. So all this extra stuff here that we're getting that doesn't go into the into the refined storage system. Oh, you can see how it dropped down there. So keep that in mind, by the way. If you're doing this one block, it will fall through. Now you can fix that by. Why am I not going down? Go down. Why does it do that sometimes? I don't know why it does that sometimes. I've just got a slab here, and of course there's I took out that dirt block that was there. But if you put a solid block underneath there, I don't know why with the dirt block, but if you put like 2 slabs under there or a solid block under there, and you may need a solid block with a slab underneath it, it'll quit those from falling through. So just keep that in mind, that you need to have something underneath here to keep them from falling through, because they do fall through every once in a while. And you know, they're going to go into the void if you don't have a platform down there like I have. So, you know, so all this stuff that we're getting, all this extra stuff here will be in just a standard old, I use the design that Silent Whisperer has on his channel, and standard old storage system. I'll just have an input box where I'll just throw it in there and it'll go into the appropriate stuff. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. So yeah, that's going to be what I'm going to do with that. So here's the plan. We're going to do production systems over here in this little area here, and I'm going to set up at least 1 or 2, probably two production lines per type. So standard resources, except for the nether. I don't need 2 of those, but we'll do 2 or 3 of the standard, and then do both of the nether ones, the advanced storage and the basic machinery nether one. And then I want to set up a diamond and an emerald production line, like I did on the flat world. Get those going, because diamonds are, you know, diamonds are kind of a rare commodity. I don't really have a whole lot of those, and the same with emeralds. I don't really have a whole lot of those as well. Yeah, now this little grass block's like generates, if I'm on the other side over there, it generates animals like crazy over there. So yeah, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a little platforms like this specifically for a particular purpose. And so, like, I don't know where, but let's say over here I'm going to set up a mob farm. You know, over here I may set up a passive mob farm. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and then I kind of want to build all these different platforms around here. Like, you know, maybe the secondary storage system, if I need to, will be, you know, we'll go up another row and then go up here, because it'll be a standard, you know, storage system, right? So I won't need any power for it. Doesn't have to be in range of the power core or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, I just want to do all these like different platforms up in the sky here, and maybe even down below. You know, I've got tons of room down here. So, you know, I plan on kind of leaving this area over here for this, so I can just, you know, move those hoppers around the corner and just go down here. But like I said, I want to set up that standard storage system, and a lot of this stuff will just go into that. So I think that might be enough down here. But I've got all this room down here, and I don't know what to do with it really. Maybe I'll set up extra production systems down there. I could certainly do it. So anyways, that's just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on what was happening. Yeah. So what I'm going to go through is I think the first thing, next time I see you, I'll have this filled out here as much as I possibly can for the stuff that's going into the refined storage here, and we'll see where we're at as far as what we're getting in our storage system there. Yeah, we'll go through there, and then we'll look at doing our production systems and getting that ramped up. You know, and then I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to wait on the standard storage system for a while. Not that it's hard to make, but, you know, I need target blocks. So that's one thing nice about getting these hay bales, because we can make target blocks out of them. So that's going to be really, really helpful, and we'll need that for the storage system. I'm going to have to catalog and see exactly what we need as far as that, what's down there and what's not in the refined storage system. But whatever's in the refined storage system here, I can put into this storage system over here, which, as you can see, is quite a lot of stuff. You know, I mean, we got ancient debris in there, salt, logs, magma creams. You know, the one mutton that just went in there. I didn't realize that mutton can go in there. I can throw that in there. Yeah, we'll find out how much of it. When I set up a passive mob farm, we'll see. I'm just going to do an automatic kill on that. We'll see how that works. Nether warts in there, nether scraps in there. Yeah, that's only 2 though, so that's probably just fell in there from someplace. You know, nether scrap might have been from the nether stuff. But a lot of that, you know, I want to set up the production systems to see what we get up here as well. But for the first thing I'm gonna do is set up these, set up the storage system for all this stuff that's in there right now, and then, like I said, hopefully we'll have room to expand. And then when I set up the production systems and see what else is going into refined storage, I can also set up that storage up there as well. And the reason I like to set up the physical storage is it's just easier to get the stuff out of. I've got this little setup here where I can, you know, throw something on there and pull it out, you know. And, oh, wow, I didn't know those were in there. So I can pull them out, you know, when I need them. It's just, I just find it easier just to have the storage system here where you can just grab stuff when you're needing to craft up items and do it. And then that way, any of the overflow, when these fill up, which is going to be a lot of stuff. I mean, come on, we'll never use that much stuff. I'll just turn off I can just turn off the output monitors here, and I won't have to worry about it. Yeah, and I'll have tons and tons of storage. And then if I need to, a particular thing, you know, if I need to set something back up, then I can just, you know, reset it back up with what I need. So yeah, not a problem. Alrighty, well that's it. That's sort of the plan. So storage systems up there, production lines up here, and then once we get those 2 things going and we get a steady supply of resources coming in, then we'll look at doing some mob farms, maybe setting up some mob farms, passive mob farm, a hostile mob farm, yeah, that sort of thing. So anyways, I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye now. Hello.